Okay, I would really like for us right now to juice it up big time. And so I know in your soup we have transition comedians, Robin Williams, W.C. Fields, and so I'm going to ask this question to them. Recently, having started to perform improv, I'm having the time of my life, and so I would like them to give me advice on how to, besides just having fun, how to become a better performer.
By being completely in the moment, because it is the comedy of the situation. Situation comedy.
Well, that I know you talk that's life, but no, I'm not going to say but. When I go on stage, there's from other people that are in our group, it's their expectation of being a certain way, maybe.
Well, you've talked yourself out of anything that we could give you here.
Okay. All right.
In other words, you've turned this into situation tragedy. Situation incompetence. Situation unintuitiveness. So what's your intention? What's the strongest vibration or interest that you have when you hit the stage? In other words, what is it that you desire?
To just have fun and laugh and have other people laugh at us and at me.
So you're not just interested in your own experience, you're interested in the experience that they're having with you?
Yes, because I got into this because when I would go
we don't care why, but that's not a very good idea. When you say yes, because if you're having fun and they're in the fun vicinity, they're going to have fun. Right. But if you're trying to conjure your fun in order for them to have fun, now you've already put roadblocks in your way. When you're worried too much about how others are responding to you, then your vibration gets all wonky. Where if you're just going for the fun, if you're just going to mine the humor and fun from the situations that's there, that's why the improv is so interesting, is because you're all improvising and then you're all responding to the improvisation of one another. Right. Which means you got to be tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and those you mentioned were the masters of that. Yes. Because they were willing to let go and just be in the moment. They didn't sit at home and memorize a whole bunch of things and then wait for an opportunity to say that clever thing in a certain time. That never works at all because you're just awkward and stiff. It could have gone that way and then I could have said this, but instead it went that way, now I got nothing. When you realize how much is available to you, so you know the best way to practice being ready for that, by just moving through your day and watching how much situation comedy presents itself to you. Right. By just entertaining yourself all day long, endlessly, by just enjoying the humor that the universe has. And you know what that really amounts to? By enjoying the way law of attraction is responding to the vibrations that you've got going on. Just have fun as you're moving through your day. Esther talks to inanimate objects all day long because often they're the only ones around. Because often the way that they converge or the way that they present themselves or the way that she sees them or responds to them is really, really funny. She's having relationships with inanimate objects and having a wonderful, really funny time doing it. And she's not as crazy as you might think. So their advice to you is be in the moment. And the only way that you can be in the moment is to practice being in every moment. Be real and intuitive in every moment. And then when you get on stage, it's no different. And there are so many joyful, playful energies who are there to play with you. One day, Jerry and Esther, years ago, they were new to San Antonio. And they were driving through a little back street. And Esther said to Jerry, "What?" And he said, "I didn't say anything." And Esther said, "I thought you said, 'I'm dead.'" And Jerry said, "No." And Esther said, "I clearly heard someone say, 'I'm dead.'" And Jerry began to laugh because they had just passed a graveyard. And Jerry said, "It's probably someone over there." Probably some playful, and it was just us wanting to play, thinking that it was nice that they noticed, and Esther was receiving, and it was really, 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 really funny. It was really, really funny. In other words, non-physical is there to play with you all day, every day. Yeah, nothing we like more than for you to be surprised and delighted by your moment in time. This is a really good time for a segment of refreshment.